Obviously, because the team was with the mentality of winning today, getting back to winning ways. I think we did a good job in Stamford Bridge. It's always a tough place to play, but unfortunately we didn't get the win. We have to settle with 1 point, which is, not always the worst news in Stamford Bridge, but I think we did enough to win the 3 points in the end of the game.
Do you think if you take the points and the result in isolation, it's a good one, but when you look at what's come before, it becomes less good, if you know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean. Obviously you have to watch the all, not only the result, but at the same time where the team is coming from, how the team is playing. And I think today is a day to be very proud of the guys. I think we did an amazing job after a difficult couple of weeks with a lot of injuries, with not the best results. I think the mentality and the character that these guys are showing is just unbelievable. And you can see it just conceding a goal away from home against a team who normally is dominant, and you being the one who is dictating the tempo and attacking and creating the chances is just a big sign of what this team is about. Well, I am a positive person, and I hope for the future results are coming, and this team will grow.
And what's the message in terms of the title? It's still on for Arsenal, even though it's 9 points.
Well, personally, I don't think about just the title. I think right now we're at a moment where we have to think about the next step, about the next training session, the next game. Don't look too much ahead of ourselves, because the small steps are the ones who are going to build the long run. So yeah, just focusing on the next, trying to do the best training session, trying to win the next game, best performance possible, and from then we will start to build.
Unfortunately, it doesn't always work like that though, football, does it? I mean, Liverpool are now 9 points ahead, showing no signs of slowing down. You can focus on the next step, but if Arsenal aren't careful and don't start getting wins again, that gap gets bigger and bigger and harder and harder to claw back.
Yeah, of course, that's obvious, but we don't have to look at the negatives, we have to look at the positives. We have to look at ourselves, at how we want to perform, and not start thinking about what's going to happen if we lose. That's adding extra pressure. We know we have to win every game, we know that, we want that, and we have to work for that. And in order to achieve that, we have to focus on the present, on ourselves, on improving, on getting better, and that's what we want to do.
You talked about the positives. Obviously, having Martin Odegaard back today was a big positive. As a fellow midfielder, the way he clipped that ball in for Martinelli's goal, that's kind of what's been missing a little bit, right? It must be huge for you guys to see him back on the pitch.
It's always tough when you're missing players like Martin Odegaard. He's the captain. He's one of the main players here. It's obvious that when we have him, we are a better team. And I think he will need some time to get back to his best level, even though he's one of the best players in the Premier League. But yeah, I think this team needs every single player, not only Martin, but everyone being healthy, being back to his 100%, because this is a squad and we need everybody. Yeah.
I remember when you came here, you said you came to fight for titles. Is this pressure you're going to be on now something you actually enjoy when you come back after this break? Everyone's talking about Arsenal, looking at Arsenal. Is this what you actually enjoy, the spotlight you're now in?
I think you have to enjoy that. I think if you want to be in a big club, if you want to achieve big things, you have to love the pressure. You have to love playing against the best and for the biggest trophies. The mentality that these players have is to try to be the best every single day, every training session. So that says a lot about this team. But it's not only about wanting to do it, you have to show it, and we are showing it in training sessions. We have to show it in games as well, and for sure I think we will.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host of NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. And if you want even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock.